ain't memorized this shit yet, but I just want to share with y'all if that's cool with y'all.
Yeah.
So, you know, any stumbling, you just gonna have to just excuse the system. Is that cool? Alright, so here we go. Test this out. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
I'm an artist.
So this is called SOHA Hostage. The Harlem landscape, cancered with glass towers metastasizing. Every morning I walk to work through uptown zip codes tumored by condominiums. Picture the Amsterdam News, the latest spot to stop for fast food. Our historic birthplaces devoured like items on a dollar menu. High-priced properties now shrink mosques where Malcolm X once preached down to novelty size. Who will speak toppling words into these towers? These streets, the housing market's latest attraction, real estate agencies multiplying like termites eating the Renaissance from inside of Harlem, grain by grit. Hammering cranes, drowning out the sound of African drum circles, decade in existence, but our music labeled as noise pollution by cleaner colonists. These blocks of our birthright now reeking with the stench of dog feces I have yet to see white residents fined for. Tourists hide in flesh-red bus boxes as if Harlem is some fucking urban safari, safely box themselves in while documenting their excursion, pull cameras from purses, plotting on which new abandoned buildings to purchase. People of color gutted in this neighborhood rehab. Harlem, the next decaying frontier to be forged. The black heart of urban darkness, neo-pioneers duck in cabs to avoid. Inventions of cultural poverty coffins deadening our grip on this lineage lace foundation. At a community board meeting addressing the displacement of our history, a woman desperately asks, what gives new building owners the right to hold my family's home hostage? Demanding a $500 rent increase as ransom if she wants to see the walls of her apartment again. Nudging her 3-year-old son's shoulders forward, he stumbles on words asking, let us stay in our apartment, please. Begging before he grows any manhood to swallow. Their plea relegated to dissipating echoes of the poor already forgotten by some local politician spitting self-serving rhetoric, part of this neo-Harlem already in his pockets. To obey being the next target, some Harlem restaurants have salted their waiting staff with white faces. Black-owned businesses catering to their newly anticipated residential market. Harlem, a dark body tapestry ripped of holes. There is not enough prayer or public apology to patch. What will our descendants call this forced migration? This black horizon soon to be bought up on trumped up property charges. And the police seem to be white on time, early at gentrification's requests. Racial profiling to aid in the renovation of this history without its people, setting up search tables in 116th Street subway stations littered with public school pupils, claim their own cleanup duty. Call themselves serving the community during after-school hours. I shudder, anger stuck, wondering how many adolescents who look like my students will be probed for arrestable behavior.
Wow.
Even school teachers now labeled as unwanted with public searches. A cop had the nerve to push his prongs through my bag as if my fitted blouse and press slacks matched some suspicious description he was mandated to profile. All in the favor of protecting realtor investments. I watched 2 black kids in the midst of making memory lane, snatched up by patrol cops, assaulted off a children's bike for not being law-abiding enough about riding on sidewalks. This institutionalized bigotry. From my living room window, I watched squad cars on predatory patrol in public parks named after our heroes. Men of color becoming deer handcuffed in headlights, paddy wagging out of Marcus Garvey like illegals, and once again, public spaces become no place for black people. Up and crusty niggas call this the neo-renaissance. But my parkside view wilted by the sights of black bodies strung up from our streets like puppets. The Harlem sun split and bleeding from the blow of construction beams. Its landscape now riddled with SOHA labeled construction sites. Our Renaissance dismantled landmarks defaced by for sale signs, condemned to a nomadic history. Where will we take our children when we want them to remember us? What dilapidated concrete will we have to make homes from this time? If this is not a colonizer's occupation, I don't know what is.
Wow. Charan, y'all.